No. Penalty Brisbane.
Behind the advantage line, all the Dogs players in front of him.
Penalty Brisbane, bro.
Look where this penalty will be here from Brisbane.
Penalty Brisbane.
It's funny how momentum swings in our game these days. Marty kicked the ball early, got the momentum they
It's going long.
There's just been a period here where the Dogs have just been a little bit complacent. 4 yardage set, penalty off the kick. Now it's going to give Adam Reynolds to set up here.
A bit of an inside Canterbury territory, not so much inside Canterbury's 20, which they're closing in on now. Oh, powerhouse run from Willison. 8th run already. That one might have been his best. Broncos here looking to return serve. There's Reynolds ball. Broncos still the slow service. Reynolds wearing that one. Now it's Hetherington back to the 10-metre line. Reynolds stabs early. Heavy
Kick.
Oh. Yes, it is.
Come on, Brisbane.
Kicking game, which bamboozled the Dogs in their first meeting. Kicking a little off so far.
A couple of try assists that game in round 8. There was space there. If Adam Reynolds had have got this on the spot with the right speed, Tony Staggs a chance. Right? Ezra Mann's touched the ball a lot in this game so far. I think Adam Reynolds got to get the ball to the right-hand side. Could Tony Staggs run along with Matt Burton? Test out that combination between Galvin and Burton.
Brisbane called offside. This is the Bulldogs, isn't it? They just wear teams down, they do what they do well, and now they get their chance.
So what they'll do here is turn a lot of players back through the middle. Kick out Sherry, Burton, and love to drop.
Brisbane, man. What is this shit?
The honesty of that middle forward defence of the Broncos.
Bro. They're not. And brought them 14 on.
Almost to the 20.
But those are missing a lot of players. Tackle him. See, he's not a centre, bro. He's not a centre.
Barney to Sexton. Sexton with footwork.
Nope. Not good enough, Sexton. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Now it's Marty going for it. Burton got close earlier. Marty's there. Last tackle. It was Sexton that dummied the kick.
What a hit.
Montoya. Their lone try scorer now, and he's tripped up by Mann, and then he throws it back. That's brilliant. Kick out, that's even better. On the Burton, the kick, now to Arla. He's chasing. Brisbane make a meal of it. Oh, this is remarkable. Oh my God. Canterbury. Never say die. Broncos. Get their second try. One of the flunkier tries we've seen in 2024.
This is brilliant from the Dogs. Marcelo Montoya pulls out a magic trick here, throws a ball no-looker over the back of his head. And watch the points here of Matt Burton. Puts it on the ground. The complacency from Selwyn Cobbo is there to be seen.
Oh.
Matt Burton chases his kick. This is the ball.
Is it a try?
From Galvin's pass.
Huh?
Marcelo Montoya deserves a try assist for this. Throws the ball over his head. And Selwyn Cobbo, fullback, is slightly out of position. Doesn't get there.
You not watching?
And costs his team 4 points.
Doesn't look pretty for the Brisbane number 1. Those replays, would never have expected to get a try out of that until the very last moment. So, Mariner had his chance, Cobbo had his. Cobbo was the main culprit there. So Canterbury just did a brilliant job of keeping alive, but then the gift. And this lead gets to double digits.
And they move Selwyn Cobbo across the field when Burton got the ball. Just avoid the accuracy of that kick. I know he's playing in the centres tonight, but not to many other players can do that.
They know one from the right touchline. This one a little more difficult. The closed off angle brings it back 24 metres out. Matt Burton. And no good, but the Bulldogs will be delighted with this score, which reached 10 points.
What a try from the Bulldogs, and what a huge result it is for them to have Matt Burton available during the origin-affected match, having served 18 men on so many occasions for New South Wales, including game 2. And this is that entire play. Marcelo Montoya just sums it up. They're on the last tackle. There's not much doing. Flicks it over. And he finds Matt Burton playing in the centre.
I don't get it, man. I don't get this game. There's a push, try, to dogs, what? Bro. Oh my gosh. It just gets even worse. It just gets even worse now.
Well, just a dreadful mistake. Following a dreadful mistake. Dogs penalties.
This is the type of thing the Dogs, the way they have a long game mentality, just draw you into the contest.
Game, bro.
Start looking for shortcuts. So, although it gave away that try,
Huh?
kick out the
Better for the Roosters than Broncos, Lou.
Yeah, but it's not good for my tips though.
just grinding away at their opposition.
Signs of 30 looking for a third straight try. Brown here. Into Song.
They were good last week. They were good last week.
Bulldogs. He's followed up by Marnie. Oh, he knew those markers weren't square. And he gets 6 more tackles for his club. Now it's Hayes again. 10th run. Inside the 10.
No. Think it. Lock in.
Wrong tackle from Willis
Brisbane, lock in.
to the open.
Lock in. Bro.
Hughes, the front row.
Tackle him. Good. Good stuff, Brisbane. Good stuff.
The tackle, but Canterbury are close. Brisbane rush up. Staggs particularly. The kick wasn't passed.
Good play, Brisbane. That's good defence.
Away with it.
I think
Come on.
the tactic the Dogs were using
Come on.
tonight, well, they should. The early kick, just catching Selwyn Cobbo out of position.
Oh, now how's that come out? It's come out as a knock off. Now Staggs immediately wants to challenge. This feels like a seminal moment in this.
It's a rake.
As Brisbane appeal the knock-on score.
No. It's a rake, bro. It's a rake.
Let's look on. Kick out. We're looking at obviously.
Bro, it's a rake.
Staggs adamant it was an attempted steal. Attempted punch out. Wow, it's a knock-on. They just can't take it through the Broncos. No dispute in the last few weeks, players have become far better at perhaps hiding their intentions with those sort of plays.
Lock up the ball. There has to be some ownership of the Tame Stags to get the ball out of that position. So here we go again. Dan. They're going to shift go to the right-hand side. See if they can set up Montoya again. Same play.
Galvin. Threatening. Extra tackle.
Come on, Brisbane. What the hell? Just again?
24 minutes gone. It's all Canterbury right now. From the inside of Jaden Hunt there, but Hunt came back and had a bit of help as well. Or not one ball left for the Broncos.
Good job, Galvin. Good job. Yeah, good job, Galvin. Yeah, former Tiger. Yeah, good job, Galvin.
Big let off here for the Broncos.
Just, yeah, rubbish.
Referee
Rubbish, bro. That's what you get, bro, for betraying the Tigers. Raw ball. That's what you get for betraying the Tigers. For betraying the Tigers, I said. Betrayal.
5 games this weekend.
No, betrayal. Betrayal of the Tigers, bro. I said betrayal. Betrayal. Not training, betrayal. Sorry, sis, bro. Oh, this game.
Away to Cowboys, no right Pappenhouse. Today, in the last hour.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, I did.
Day on Fox League tomorrow. Reynolds, charge down, kick out. Thundering downfield, takes it. Combo drags him down for the Bulldogs. A chance here to extend their lead. Galvin delays it, Sexton to the line. 5, Broncos save it. Brisbane barely holding on. Magnificent play from kick out again. Canterbury the ball back. Shifted out to the right. Cherry, beautiful footwork there on Hoyter.
Good job, man.
Brisbane are there to cover it up, man. And also Piacourt both play the ball. Preston now, working it closer to the posts.
Oh my God.
Feels like Broncos have been defending for a while now. Again, they don't quite come up in an even line. They've got enough there to make that tackle.
Come on, Brisbane. Come on. Hold. Hold it. Hold him.
Hughes.
Third.
3 gone. 1 out stuff at the moment. Kick out. Kick out. He throws Reynolds off it. Then really picked up the money off the Hughes. Touch on. Comes to Sexton.
It wasn't.
Brisbane a scramble.
It wasn't.
Galvin.
It's offload.
Down to Tracy. There's the kick. It's hot. It's hot. And it can't be dragged back in. Another let off for the Broncos.
Great idea there from Connor Tracy. Execution let him
I know.
There was spacing behind.
V knows everything. Knows everything, bro.
Dogs, but
D knows everything.
are running the football. Using up their big back rowers as decoys with kick out.
Come on, Brisbane.
Good touches for the Dogs halves.
Yes, the comfort the Broncos can take. It could be a lot worse than 10-0. Showed some defensive resolve there. There's an offload from Gajewski. Released down to Jaden Hunt. Quite a handful of games this year for the Broncos in the top grade. Scooted over to the short side there as a decoy. Header to work together. Comes to Reynolds. On for Connor. Holds it.
Hold it. Stags.
Stag, but no room for Katoni to work with here. Charge is Jordan Ricky up to the 20. Final play. Can Reynolds get the kick right this time? Up it goes. Up it goes. Oh, that's a great take there from the Canterbury centre, Bronson Sherritt.
A good take there from Cherry, but it is obvious the class gap in terms of execution intensity with these two teams in the first half. The Dogs are growing away. They're up for it. Every moment counts.
Second.
Broncos
Third.
at stages are just doing what they have to. Lucky this scoreboard hasn't ticked over more.
It's a big night for both these clubs because Canterbury still obviously want that minor premiership and they can go a long way to locking up top 2. Broncos, they've got their eyes on the Warriors for that 4th place position, particularly with the 4th, with the Warriors now starting to have some woes, particularly with Metcalf. But if they lose tonight, the Broncos, they might be out of the 8 this weekend. It's that sort of competition. So the team's enjoying a bye. Ben Tolte. Oh, this is a great story. A veteran of New South Wales Cup. He came to Brisbane for a training trial a month ago. Sort of story you hear during pre-season, not the middle of the season. And here he is on a first-grade rugby league field. Ben Tolte. From halfway. Tracy Mann brings it back.
Good tackle.
Drag
Good tackle.
Hayward's onto the field for the Dogs. I like this move from Serrano. He'll get the first receiver and start moving the ball around a little bit more for the Dogs.
Good tackle.
Big 7
Third.
Broncos. Big 10 minutes.
30 gone now. Hayward, such a good
Fourth.
pass, Bailey Hayward. He has been in his limited time at first grade. Sexton Simpson.
No.
Sherry winding it. Sherry there. Almost knocked over Carapani.
Last.
Carapani held on. Turns into a good set. Rainbow pass. Excellent pick up from Galvin. Galvin down to Bird. Draws in defenders. Two-armer pokes a kick. Tricky. Broncos have got it.
I think I would have liked to see Galvin just put the ball up there. Put more pressure on the Brisbane Broncos. Look for the big play. Shifted the ball out to Bird.
Going shit, man.
Opportunity, but the play was to
Betrayed the Tigers, bro. Betrayed.
Hoyter's a good, you talk about the Ben Tolty story. Deloise Hoyter, 16 first grade games across 11 years. Yeah. Brisbane Centre in 18.
Stop bullying Ezra.
To inside the 20, and just a little skinny. It's a great kick nonetheless, but Tracy starts the run back. That's a good whack from Mammoth and Jeffs. Crowd is getting agitated. They have an influence here. Canterbury crowd on Todd Smith. Turning Connor Tracy on replay. Tries to Montoya and Curtis Moran always brings the energy to the Bulldogs when he's in first grade.
Fourth. Oh, just tackle them, man. No.
In this space,
No. Lost.
Joya.
Good stuff.
This time,
Good stuff. On the Dogs. Good stuff. Come on, take it.
no one wants
Do it.
to borrow this. Sexton coming through. Can't quite get a boot to it.
Fuck's sake, bro.
Kick out is over. It's another Doggies ball.
Just gets even worse.
Brisbane catastrophe in the back.
This sums up the difference
Just gets even worse.
between the Dogs and the Broncos here tonight.
It just gets even worse.
Bulldogs players chase through, and Broncos players let it bounce. Sexton first to it, and then kick out.
Yeah.
Through,
Yeah.
just in case something happens.
Should be no try, man.
Dogs fans are up at about both 50 minutes more.
You did.
Because their team are playing well.
Galvin.
Tonight.
Quick, someone play the Simba song. Kick out.
I hate you, Galvin. I don't like Galvin. Don't like fucking Galvin, bro.
You picked it right to the outset.
Tell them up these stupid calls.
Huh?
Deal about if Billy Army kick
What you say?
Tell them up these stupid calls.
Very, very handy lead.
Heard the conviction from that try.
Is it confirmed?
Tries.
No.
The Bulldogs being treated here by the trainer.
How?
Okay. We look at a replay. Sexton.
This is the kick from Galvin, and when you
Look at
hesitate
this.
in the NRL like the Brisbane Broncos
They mean to do
get
this.
caught out.
Take the player out.
Beats the Broncos defenders.
Yeah.
Sexton pushes through. There's multiple Dogs players who could have picked that up. One-to-one.
Yep.
Play like Penrith.
Yep.
You know how Penrith used to play?
Yep.
Exactly the same.
Yep. Two teams I don't like is Penrith and Dogs.
Round number 8.
And they're winning.
Galvin.
They're winning.
Use call for it.
Get away with it, man.
I know. Freaking shit.
Look at that. How?
He is devastating.
I'm not gonna ask, bro.
Both sides of the ball. Scored.
I'm not gonna ask it, bro.
Set up
Took the
try.
player out.
Got that charge.
Got the ball.
Defensively has an
Yep. Sure did.
He's gone to another level.
You're not allowed to touch a player going for the ball.
Nah, you're not allowed to.
Well, they did.
At the moment. Curtis Moran.
I'm not gonna ask.
Driving upfield. Cullen.
Tackle, tackle.
Coming off the bench once again, Josh Cullen. His kick out withdrawn.
Broncos have got nothing. They can't even break the line. They can't. I mean, they've got nothing, Josh.
Short side play.
Forward! Forward!
That was a pretty
God damn, bro.
Dogs gets to adjudicate. They haven't been perfect, Canterbury, but they've been more than enough to this point.
So Galvin
Come on, Brisbane. Get back in the game.
Short side. It was 3 versus 2.
Forward.
Pushed it down here.
Forward.
Points.
Forward.
Probably should have
3
done
passes
more.
forward.
After the point, you just don't want to turn over possession cheaply like that.
Yep. Yeah.
First time get the ball.
This game, bro. It's shit. No, they can still come back. It's only 16.
For the Bulldogs, except for Xavier Willison.
Still got another 40, bro.
Colton. Broncos need to
Yeah, but they can still come back.
points on the board just before half time.
Yep.
Turns it in for Cobbo. Ball comes out. Now, Reynolds straight into the referee here, but their challenge is gone. He thinks that was helped out by a Bulldog. Not going to be able to get that overturned. And the 2 players the Broncos needed to shine tonight with so many misses.
He was tackled about the ball.
And Cobbo, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, tackle the ball. See how to take the ball?
Touches here in the first half.
That's Penrith.
Did dive on the loose ball and Matt Burton
That's a Penrith play, bro.
to the kick out. That
I don't like this playing.
couple of moments it says
I don't like this plays that dog's doing, bro.
Well, it's a restart too.
Should be penalty then.
All Canterbury. The Bulldogs are the 63.
This game is shit, bro. Because dogs and Penrith.
Getting him beyond half
The team that I don't like is dogs and Penrith, bro.
Now it's
Yeah.
Stags going for everything, and they've exposed the win.
Get him out, get him out.
He's in trouble. So
Good stuff.
Jordan Ricky cleans up that little mess. Again, Brisbane get the ball in pretty decent field position.
good defence here from the cover on the inside for the Brisbane
Good stuff.
Broncos. Once you
Right
get
there,
to the
mate.
sidelines here at a corner, you're in trouble.
That was forward.
Up in the face of Connor Tracy, and all the Broncos players coming from the inside drag back.
Brothers are playing shit now.
Nice showing intensity there for the Broncos defence.
They can still come back.
They cheat. We'll come back.
Yeah.
A lot of work for the Broncos to do.
High. Go high.
Wasn't it a penalty? Holding down too long.
That's Burt. Some technique there, short side playing. Just finding a way through Jordan Ricky. Inside the 30 here. Hakes waiting as dummy half.
You know, doing the bloody kick out in?
Yeah.
Puts in a kick that turns Montoya around, but he's all over that.
See how
Marcelo
dirty his kick
Montoya.
out is?
That's what makes the Bulldogs the best defensive team in our competition.
Outstanding as a
As the
player,
man
man.
drifted across
See, if
field,
it
there
was
was
a
an
rooster, I
opportunity.
wouldn't
Right in his face was Jacob
like
Preston.
him.
No.
And eyed him out. Did get
Spencer's alright.
kick in there from Ezra Mann.
Spencer's coming good.
No, but him is a dirty player.
Back to the ground.
Yeah.
He's dirty.
To Cohen.
Analyze this first half.
Cohen.
No.
Galvin.
For the Bulldogs.
Galvin.
No, the one with the white hair. What's his name?
That's a
Preston.
knock-on.
Haywood.
Torpedoes exposed as well as the knock-on.
Haywood?
Broncos
He has white
get one last chance to give
Kick
themselves
out.
some life going
Ah.
into the shed.
money.
That's,
Not money, kick out.
that's a pretty
Yeah.
straightforward.
What about him?
Talking about the
He's
difference
dirty.
in this game.
Same as Galvin.
Round number 8, half time.
Same as Galvin.
7:51.
Galvin's dirty too.
So he's going to use the blade.
Bulldogs up by
Look at this.
that.
Dumb ass is.
Obviously, very different personnel.
This is like very solo.
Completed sets for the Dogs. 22 completed sets up against the Broncos.
He has Solo's hair, bro. He's got Solo's Cola's hair.
Stags now.
It's crazy.
His usual energy hurriedly playing back
Say it like a sheep, bro. Yeah.
Oh, he delayed the pass and he's going to pay for it. And it's called a knock on officially. Canterbury scrum.
Come on, it's alright.
It's fast moving.
You gotta do better in the second half, that's all. They gotta do better.
I want to break the line, Bill.
Frustration.
Can't break the line.
They're trying.
Because they're going far too far into the line. Right? Pressure passes.
But it's only 16-0.
Moving like that. You've got to play a little bit early and get on the outside.
But
play short.
it's got second half to do. They'll fix it up.
Dogs defending.
They play better second half.
No.
Yeah, they do.
So 20 seconds. Galvin to Burke.
Yes.
Something cooked up.
Yes.
Canterbury.
Yes.
Kept scoreless
Yes.
time all season. That looks
Bro.
like it's going to change.
You watch, bro.
They're playing in one of the pre-origin
It's only
as all
first half, bro. Relax.
Sawyer comes up with it.
We're now second half.
And we'll go to Graham. That should be it.
Half time, bro.
Tom Smith in fact speaks the siren. The joy for Canterbury through these first 40 minutes. 3 tries, 2 of them off kicks. And they are on track to get back on the winners list. But 40 minutes to go at Accor Stadium, Canterbury 16, Broncos 0.
Yeah, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs showing they've learned plenty of lessons out of their round 8, shellacking at the hands of the Broncos. They've given them absolutely nothing in the opening half here at Accor Stadium. Players playing in new positions. Matt Burton actually back in the position where he won the premiership back at the Panthers, and the playmaker has been busy, Kieran, for him. What have you liked about his game at Spencer tonight so far?
Oh, what a first half he's had, Lara. He has been everywhere. Look, he's been carrying the ball out of trouble for them. He's been damaging up the good ball with runs like this, threatening the line on many occasions, and then he's complemented it with his kicking game. His kicking game is world class. He's so elite off the boot.
We didn't ground that.
You know what? He's such a
He didn't ground that ball, bro.
A 6 jumper, and it's in that tonight, but he's playing in the centres. And now we thought it was a little
Forward.
bit temporary, but had a fantastic first half. Done most of the long kicking, got them out of trouble, and been involved in everything.
And it was absolutely nothing on with his try, and he still manages to.
That was a wild
That was crazy.
Yeah, this time of year we went slippery positions, put the ball in uncomfortable positions, and he did that. He's had a great first half.
Yeah, the Bulldogs in command at the moment, 16 points to 0. All the halftime highlights after the break. Don't forget to cast your vote for the KFC FLG MVP. Scan the
Sorry, talking about
enter the weekly giveaway.
this is dirty. Back the Bulldogs team.
All great heroes in this golden age of peak and chicken. That legacy is Crumbs. The Queen's idea and Maccas.
new Ranger Hybrid. Tows like a Ranger with 3.5 ton capacity and 697 Newton meters of torque. New Ranger Hybrid. Order yours today.
Will historians one day write books about this era of peak chicken? Probably not, but that says more about historians than it does these wings. The Queen's idea matters. Go, Harvey Norman, 10 days of deals. Hot Wheels and air fryers, like this Russell Hobbs best seller. Now only 67 dollars, save 50%. Hot Wheels on hard floor cleaners, save 70 on this focus special. Now only 577. Hot Wheels on washers, like this energy-efficient Whirlpool 8-kilo front loader, now under $600. Hot Wheels on super king-size TVs. This 98-inch Samsung, now under $4,000, save over $1,000. Best prices guaranteed. 10 days of deals at Harvey Norman. On now.
New Ranger Hybrid. Off-roads like a Ranger. With full-time four-wheel drive and 697 Newton meters of torque. New Ranger Hybrid. Order yours today.
Oh, good stuff, Jack. Remember, practice makes perfect. Yeah.
Jack, show me the hook. What Coach said.
That's what we do here.
Thanks. That was easy.
Well, practice makes perfect.
With UE Comprehensive Car Insurance, everyone on our team is on yours.
Your actions need to like match up with like you wanting to be a part of this and act like that was it. Italy and use the TME.
You got the craving, we got the burger. The Rooster's calling. New Ranger Hybrid. Tows like a Ranger with 3.5 ton capacity and 697 Newton meters of torque. New Ranger Hybrid. Order yours today. Try Hungry Jack's new bacon gravy popper. Flame grilled Aussie beef, sizzling bacon and rich gravy. Part of the new Aussie Pub Classic range. Cheers, legends. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. Sportsbet presents classic combos like a tennis ball and electrical tape. Tennis story walking through, free photos and sucking it in. And the combo of share houses and losing the ball. But the greatest combinations come together in a same-game multi from Sportsbet, the #1 app for having a crack.
What do you really get here? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
New Ranger Hybrid. Off-roads like a Ranger. With full-time four-wheel drive and 697 Newton meters of torque. New Ranger Hybrid. Order yours today.
Welcome back to Friday Night Footy on Fox. So the Bulldogs, they're proving why they've been on top of the competition for much of the 2025 season. They've lost the Brisbane Broncos, the visitors, completely on the back foot through the opening half. 16 points to nil they lead. As we take a look at these halftime highlights brought to you by the new Ford Ranger Hybrid. Michael Ennis, they're all blue and white.
Yeah, they have been capitalised perfectly on Bristol's mistakes. Came on the back of Adam Reynolds kicking out on the foot. Gave them field position. They spent some time down on Bristol's line. It was Montoya on the scrum play. Nice work Galvin coming from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. He's done a good job at times linking up with Sherry. Sexton's had some really nice moments in the first half. This was on their final play. They looked to run the ball out to the right-hand side. Look at Montoya's passing. Absolutely brilliant. Coming across field, over the top of the head, back to Kicking up, back to Burton. Punches it into the corner. And this was a period where they really started to suffocate the Brisbane Broncos. The Broncos continued to come up with a few errors. That time again, Combo unable to recover the bounce of the ball. This time Galvin going to the air. And this ruthless defensive wall, like chasing down there. Combo hesitates, all out to bounce. And then kick out sweeps. It's been a clinical and professional first half from one of the competition leaders, 16-0.
Now the kick out has had a big part to play in that. If you take a look at these, Steve, I sweep the stats here and what jumps out.
Oh, it's got to be the possession there, Lara. As you can see, Bulldogs 60% against Broncos 40%. And the completed steps, I mean, the Dogs are actually
don't rather new racism out there. Guess what KFC's new rule is? They burn black people in there. KFC has banned black people from entering all stores. Huh? Racist? Yeah. What the fuck?
Kick out the full 7-tackle set. It was after that 7-tackle set that they scored the try through Matt Curtin. The Broncos barely got themselves
Bro, like what?
out of their own end after that moment.
It's not that, oh no! It doesn't, oh no, the entering. Bro's got a point, right? Right? He goes, oh hell no! Oh hell no!
Just make some synonym words. You said your friend is amigo. Some big man just wanted everything in the resting aunt. The auntie alone will need to pick up some food. Some check-in cases. Now what did that mean? I don't like hypocrites. What are you gonna order? Some shrimps camp. What do you want to be? I'm going to become an on-trip pan of New York. I want a pet chimpanzee. Chimpanzee. Why do you not like today? Because I can't stand when people try to manipulate. Why are girls the craziest? Why are Brie girls the craziest? Looks can be this evening. Bro, I have diabetes type 1. Someone find that guy. I don't know why people commit tax on 100%. Asian. Tax of Asia. I just had the craziest angel food. Angel food. I want a pet. Genuine pig. Genuine pig. I just seen some Siamese twins. What do they usually eat? He usually gets a chicken Caesar. A salad. And you get me some chest or higher sauce. We need to go on a trip. What were you thinking? Trinidad or 2 bagels. Someone find. I just lost my appetite. That Italian food was good. You need to try the chicken permission next time. The chicken needs consent. What do you need to order? Chicken queso, right? What do you call a cow in an earthquake? Milkshake. Get it, I've got a license. I don't know. Avocado, I never trust stairs. They're always up. They're always up to something. What do you get from a dwarf cow? Condensed milk. What did the cow do? I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. I'm so sorry. I spent my entire life saving on pasta. It was worth every penny. What do you call it? Acid with attitude. A mean old acid. In my house, I did the whale blush. You saw the ocean bomb. A dragon will never explode. But it died on mine. I wanted to become a history teacher. But there was no future in it. What do you call a cow with no arms and legs? Tiffany truck. Leave the cow alone. What do you call it? Always stayed at home. However, in 2022, she attracted significant media attention when she married. Why did I watch this? An actress and television personality. Hey! Why did I watch this? Telling you first, you gotta unlock this life. Hey, yo! Chai. He's Tuntun is singing to me. I had a doctor opponent. They said I might be this leg sick. I'm doing biology. I want to be them. And they're straight. They're straight. I just left a doctor appointment. They said I might have type 2 diabetes. Should I boil? Microwave the eggs. Microwave. You look familiar. You look familiar. I can't tell what grade they in. If I'm not mistake end. Did you get the filter? Barbecue. I don't know why people are wearing shorts. It's like 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Yo, you go. Yeah, the security tried to confiscate my belongings. I think you should apologize to them. That's awful. That's not good. I don't feel like good. What's wrong? I think I tried to inspire them. You need me to bring anything to the house. Now we go. Pizza and garlic promise John wings. I had a doctor opponent. They said I might be this leg scab. Why is he happy? Happy to beat me. It's the eyes. It's the eyes that make this weird. Child. What's he hunting? He's hunting krakens. Run away. Look where you go. After Charles's extramarital affair was exposed, his reputation was making him the most hated man in Britain. To repair the damage, Queen Elizabeth arranged for Charles and Diana to visit India together. It happened to be around Valentine's Day, and Elizabeth thought the Prince and Princess of Wales could have quelled many rumors. However, Charles was unfollowed and even refused to visit the time girl, Diana. On Valentine's Day, Diana had no choice but to visit the mourning home, her eyes filled with loneliness and sadness. The booking sympathy let journalists capture this heart-wrenching moment, and the photo, later dubbed the Lovely Princess, dealt a severe blow. Suddenly, the entire town became the Prince as a heartless man, and Charles's already faltering popularity was only needed to represent Diana and accelerate the process. Years later, it beat me. Visited the Taj Mahal with Kate, standing it's the eyes. It's the eyes that make this weird. Child. See what did I mean? Diana went through years ago. The shadow closing his mother may never actually live. Hey! In that first half, just what they got a bit disappointing start getting on your feet.
This is John. He bought a Kogan MX.
Maybe the manicurist don't want you to know that. I still remember my first day on Kidney Garden. Kidney, I think you should be. I still remember my first day on Kidney Garden. Kidney, I think you should be in full. I don't know if you noticed that. If I ain't to long me to have a baby, what the fuck you don't do? Give me a phone. Come home soon. I need you to have an experience. What you need? During this time, Diana had to follow all the rules to pass the test. Prince Philip, in particular, invited Diana for a hunting trip in the wilderness. They walked for 4 hours through the muddy terrain, and during this time, Philip kept questioning Diana non-stop. Despite the pressure, Diana handled everything gracefully. Her attitude impressed both the Queen and Philip. Diana believed that passing this test would show her the happiness. I still remember my first day of Kidney Garden. As a culmination of their relationship, throughout their courtship, Charles would often be hot and cold.
Good. You alright? Hey, good. You got apparently offside. Aaron Reynolds is offside. Picked up the ball up offside.
I'm having a shower. Okay.
When Anne chose Charles as godfather to her son Peter, it meant something. A gesture of closeness, loyalty.
Very nice.
You can't keep this. Here's a massage technique. Now you feel bad, something you want. Toby, what are you doing? You're just talking to the man upstairs.
Nothing flying.
I'm just talking to the man upstairs. Terry, I know it's hard, but you gotta sign divorce papers, bro. No, man, shit, too busy to hide myself up. Yeah! Did I do it? Excuse me, I was sitting there. I'm allergic to myself.
I don't know. We can better try.
There was an unusual and powerful gesture by Queen Elizabeth II at Princess Diana's funeral. After Diana died,
Yeah, okay. It's all right. I don't know now anymore. I'm not gonna let you make you three.
Huh?
I'm gonna go to bed.
What?
I'm not wasting my sleep over this thing.
no one realized that a lyric by Justin Bieber would make Hailey Bieber a complete graphic star. The song Love Yourself, released by Justin 10 years ago, was not written for Selena Gomez. It was actually a subtle jab at Hailey Bieber.
I remember a red Mazda was my first car. I used to treat this car like it was my most prized possession. I washed it once a week myself. I vacuumed it out. The car was perfect. The carpets were always clean. One time I was tested, speaking to a group of kids that were graduating from high school. They said, "Why do you have these yogurts?" And I said, "Keeping the car clean." They wish that it was legal if I was interviewing somebody to smell something out of the inside of the car and how does that look? Because it just kind of represents organizational skills and discipline. And I just think that it really matters. I remember a red Mazda.
did you know Princess Sophie is the shield that Princess Diana left to William's family? Although Sophie declares the law of Queen Elizabeth, Sophie has never shown Camilla any mercy.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cat. They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating
Camilla repeatedly showed hostility toward Princess Charlotte. Witnessing this, Sophie was outraged. Without hesitation, she shot Camilla a sharp glare, standing up to protect Diana's granddaughter. Additionally, when Camilla had to miss an important royal commemoration due to illness, Sophie was visibly pleased to see Kate taking her. Did you know Princess Sophie?
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer.
you didn't know about. First off, the handbag has to be carried in the left hand. If you pay close attention, the queen always has her purse on her left side. It's definitely not a random choice. Second, royal women have to wear tights in public events. Yep, this comes straight from the queen herself. Third, Prince George can only wear long pants after he turns in. Regardless of boiler, he's always seen in shorts. It's a royal tradition. Fourth, single women aren't allowed to wear tights. Only married ladies can, and that's after 6 p.m. Fifth, the queen always wears gloves, not just to look stylish, but to avoid germs, since she shakes hands with a ton of people every week. Sixth, royals can only wear jeans during their downtime. Keeping it elegant is kind of their thing. Sixth dress code, British
That was the first time when she was like,
Who was the funny bulldog?
Huh?
And people want to play the bread. So we're not smoking the money of bread. Oh God.
Why did Prince William live with a billionaire's son open a restaurant in the middle of a homeless camp, wearing a torn t-shirt, serving vegan food to strangers on the street? That's Jaden Smith. Yes.
Come on, the flag. Yeah. Huh? Oh no, nobody's on good. That's what they come out.
Some days so much happens in a day that I can barely keep up with myself. You know,
That's better, Brisbane.
I just want you guys to be proud of me. I really do. I just don't think like you are.
That's better.
Yeah, but it's too late.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it's not. It's not too long at the time. It's not too late. It's never too late for Brisbane.
Every single day. I really do appreciate my mom, and whenever I see my mom cry, it just makes me sad. I just think this wasn't really explained to us, and you guys came at us that way.
No one truly knows just how much Queen Elizabeth favored Princess Diana. She personally granted Diana 6 royal privileges. Why was a royal bodyguard riding in Diana's funeral car? No one realized. It was all for William's protection. As Diana's funeral car slowly made its way to the church, no one noticed the unusual man sitting up front. Technically, Graham Cracker had no business being there. He wasn't royalty, just a royal bodyguard. He didn't even work for Diana. His job was to keep William and Harry safe. And the boys, they adored him. He worked with them for 15 years. Why didn't Trump's ex-wife, Ivana, leave Trump any inheritance? Ivana Trump's estate was worth $34 million when she died, and her will
left 2 properties to friends and tried to leave another property to her ex-husband or son because Ivana even left an inheritance to her housekeeper. Surprisingly, however, Ivana's wealthy ex-husband, Donald Trump, got nothing. Ivana said that her life has become very difficult since Trump moved into the White House because it destroyed her social life. Ivana said, wherever I go, they will say something about me and yell at me outside my house, in Palm Beach, everywhere in Central Park. They hate me. This hardship accompanied her and almost made her collapse. For her children, Trump has a lot of wealth, but his own wealth.
How's he staying?
What really happened to Paul Nassif from Botched? Dr. Paul Nassif's journey from medical professional to reality TV star would be marked by personal tragedies, legal Have you noticed case Annie?
I didn't know anything because it's Prince. So the manager called me and he said, Prince wants your phone number. I gave it to her. So that's what happened. And then
Good luck's gonna run out sooner or later, Josh. Huh?
Yeah.
The luck's gonna run out. You can't always have luck.
Who?
Bulldog.
No. They can't.
What's this is Trump? Look, Trump's wife. Look, look, the surgery. Huh?
So I want to bring his man for. Did he?
Bring it out of bed.
Okay.
Yeah, good night, Josh.
Good night.
Where's the villa? It's in the garage. I told you, leave it.
That's all him, Bella, not me. Yep. The back. Huh? What? Yeah. Good try. That's one dog. No. To a party. I'm wild, man. I'm wild, sorry. And he's one that told me to be people. You told me I didn't say nothing. I said up to you. You want me to do business. That's it.
Coming back, they're back in the game. Yeah, relax. Forget it, bro. Forget it.
You should work for us then.
What's later? Yeah.
And they scared them, and at one point pulled out. He's not trying to fight the camera.
He does that.
Got scared.
Go, go, go! Go, go! 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 Go!
Oh my God.
Go! Go!
Got scared. Come on.
Is this the Brisbane? I'm going to wait, are they?
Did you know that the first 9 days after death are critical? Death is not the end, but the beginning of a journey few truly understand, in both biblical and ancient mystical traditions.
What's happening in the last breath? If you repeat it, there is something
Learning that she Prince Harry reveals 4 royal secrets in his book, The Spare Time. It is said that on the day Prince Harry was born, his father happily said to Princess Diana, "Great, you gave me an heir, and a backup heir. My job is done." A few minutes after saying this witty remark, he went to meet his girlfriend, Camilla. Number 2, the basic rule of travel. Dad and William cannot take the same flight because the first and second heirs to the throne must not be allowed to encounter accidents at the same time. But no one cares who Harry travels with because he is just a spare time. Number 3, Princess Diana. It's all said that there were 3 people in her marriage, which was too crowded, but Harry thought that these 3 people should actually include him.
She lost it.
Then his father hoped to meet his lover outside. In order to make the children accept Camilla,
Yeah, I know.
asked William and Harry to meet Camilla separately. William went to meet Camilla first, and it was Harry's turn. He didn't want to meet Camilla.
Lack discipline again.
Very indifferent to him because to her, he is just a spare tire.
Yep.
This area actually was one of my garages, and I said, "It's a car. We need a bigger pantry." So I got rid of one of the garages, and this is the pantry, and I transformed it here.
Hey, only for Broncos, Josh.
Yeah, I know. Hang on, I think I did good.
Walters. Good.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
You hurt me. Why did you do that for? You kissed me.
No, I want to jump on something. I want to do like Lordy.
Bruh.
I did.
Bro, you kicked me. My foot.
I get it next time. And the second exploring yesterday. How are they back? What? No goal. No goal. How? So how they come back? Lumber. He's nervous. He hates these games. He's going to tell a match against me.
When Princess Catherine stepped out wearing Princess Diana's most loved tiara, Queen Camilla's smile faded, and behind closed doors, she threw down the tear. Was it just jewelry? Or a silent message filled with love, memory, and royal truth? Join us as we uncover what led to this
Calvin, did you do it? Yeah, Robert's gonna back.
How many minutes?
6 minutes. And Bob goes to bed.
Bella, I'm doing what it does. What? You're what? You're what, right?
They knew we lost that ball though.
Well, every minute does get me over the
Yeah,
map.
there was a double movement. He just rolled over. It was on his back.
Extra man deserves to be on the map. Look at pass.
Look how he was. It's pretty good. He just fell.
He's not over Galvin mode. Man, it's men! But it's not man. There you go. Man.
We need to get this stuff.
Yeah.
Come on. They're really in front, but like.
Did you notice that when every time the man finishes being intimate with his wife, he turns over and lies on the other side of the bed? When the wife deliberately gets closer to him,
Yeah.
he immediately says, he cleanses him from the bed. He tells his wife that it's time for her to leave. Seeing his wife
They need a hold now.
How did they come back?
But they need a hold.
Hold.
But after 3 years of marriage, the man doesn't know that his wife is allergic to honey. At this moment, the wife decides to end this one-sided
The
marriage.
place is so good enough here. The Wednesday beat all our games, but do now. Maybe he's the first.
He's like, holy shit!
Her husband agrees without saying a word. This leads to an indescribable sense of loss. After all, she had silently admired her husband for 10 years. Back in high school, the man was the popular
California.
She was just an unnoticed nobody. She would always hold a bottle of mineral water and watch the man from a distance, hoping for a chance to give that man water. But the school beauty ran over first, handing the man the thermos cup she had just drunk from. They looked so perfect together, so dazzling, and she stood to the side, looking like a joke. She could only quietly hide the bottle of mineral water behind her. She felt as though they went in love. Like the man, after graduation, the school beauty directly held the man and chose to go wrong. The proud man, who had never faced such a setback. From then on, he drowned his sorrows in alcohol every day, becoming depressed. The woman couldn't bear to watch him stay so negative. She silently stayed by his side to heal his emotional wounds. The man signed a marriage contract with her, promising $2 million for a 3-year marriage. The woman agreed immediately, but the man always treated her like a gold digger. So for the past 3 years of marriage, he has been indifferent to her. Little did he know, the woman didn't marry him for money. The man became a captain.
Here's the big deal.
Every day, she would anxiously look at the blood schedule, secretly praying for her husband's safe return. But one day, the man came back with his first love. The two of them ate in the cafeteria, oblivious to the surroundings, looking like they were rekindling an old flame. The woman quietly watched them without saying a word. At this moment, the first love stood up first, saying she was the new flight attendant. The woman politely shook the first love's hand because her marriage hadn't been made public. The first love always thought the man was single, so without hesitation, she gave him a piece of sandwich from her
Good fuck, yeah.
began teasing, saying the man and the first love should never have broken up. The
Do it.
woman, hearing these words, felt incredibly uncomfortable inside. She thought to herself that once the first love returned, she would completely lose. She didn't want to hold on to a man who didn't love her anymore. But just when she was about to divorce, she found out she was pregnant. This left her a little confused, not knowing what to do. She told the man about the pregnancy and expressed her desire to keep the child. In order to give the child a legitimate identity, she hoped they could delay the divorce. Then he should give her $1 million as compensation, and she would raise the child on her own. In response to these two proposals, the man remained silent. After a month passed, and the woman still hadn't received a response from her husband. At this point, her best friend told her that the first love was going to marry the man, and then there were photos on social media including each other's parents. The woman's
Tonight there'll be 2 in the Warriors met with 6 down there, but also with their chance to
Diana was laid to rest. Her family chose a black cocktail dress for her, a custom piece designed by one of her favorite designers. This simple yet elegant black dress had accompanied Diana through many important moments in her life. Although the public was not able to see Diana's immediate family had the opportunity to privately say their goodbyes. Her nieces described her as looking just like she was asleep. Despite the obvious scars on her forehead, they mentioned that she appeared peaceful and serene. Her final attire was carefully prepared by her family with the intention of letting her rest in peace while preserving the grace and dignity she carried throughout her life.
Oh, that was nothing.
Diana's life had been filled with public scrutiny and personal pain.
Calvin.
She maintained her dignity. What did Princess Diana? I wonder Princess Eugenie would rather hide her hand than shake hands with Camilla.
Come on. They get the ball back. Oh my god.
The camera? What a game! This is rugby league!
It's interesting now. The last minute. 27 seconds.
Just wait, just slow it. That's it, it's over. It's over. It's over. Slow it down, it's over. Run backwards.
Oh, my cheek. He's like, ow, my cheek. He's like this. Here we go. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3. I won!
From me!
Wait, come on.
Woo! Tell him. You gotta like him.
Wait. Are you close one. You should have stayed up.
They won!
They came back.
All 20 in a row and won! 22-18.
They're top 5.
Yeah.
So the live letter, I'm pretty sure it's calculated that quality. So that's the reason that they made up a win on the Warriors.
Yeah, well, no early report. No Luke Metcalf, their halfbacks out for the year, Mitch Barnes out for the year.
Jeff Bezos makes pancakes every Sunday. Jeff Bezos.
They got out of jail.
25 years.
So to the Warriors, Melbourne,
Actually, the point differential also, the Warriors plus 11.
Extra man made them win.
wow, this is quite
Why?
turnaround here. Brisbane down to win. Come on.
They got extra man. Extra man. Because you don't want to go work. It's extra man.
Where's that, that next man mentality stepping up in that role. Putting to that middle. They've only been together for this week, training together, and I think that's deep for
I'm shocked.
And let them come through the middle. And I think the whole team, just a big team effort, and they give them the ball and do things. And I like it.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. We wanted to
There you go. Let's bring everything to game one.
give him the ball. And like I said, he do things that normally do.
You went. Yes, you went. I'm going to say you went like this, fella. So you went, you go, coming out, you go,
Great form yourself, but you speak about the players who stood up. Obviously, this origin period is so tricky to try and navigate new players coming in. How important is this win for the Brisbane Broncos? You've got 4 on the trot now.
Yeah, this is important. Obviously, we had 3 games in one. It was the Sharks, Warriors in this game. And we wanted to tick them all off, and especially this game without our origin players. And we just built a lot of confidence in our team now, knowing that we didn't have our origin players. And everyone stood up tonight. And,
how did I win 18 mil?
Big Xavier Wilson did some hard yards through there and took over Payne's role.
19%? How many think mine would tip it? How many do you think?
Yeah, very
Yes.
disappointing.
Before I say it.
30 minutes ago, we had a few sets down our end, and wasn't too concerned over it, but last 30 minutes we just killed ourselves there.
Well, Bella.
Team that based their game on field position and give them the ball, they're going to make it pay, and they did it in the last 30 minutes. But yeah, it's a tough loss to take.
All those uncharacteristic errors, what do you put it down to?
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of attention to detail and probably not controlling the game, and yeah, I don't know, it's pretty tough. I thought 18-0 up, we were in full control and
that's the
not
only
really dominant,
one.
but again, they're a quality side, you give them too much ball and they're just going to make it pay.
And I know in this moment, this is incredibly tough to take, but
Well,
just
the last 2 are different, but the rest of them are the
if you
same.
settle for next year, do you find it's going to be easier for the rest of the
Who did you
season?
pick? So,
Being able to park
Canberra?
Yeah,
I think
Melbourne.
it's a lot of
Yep.
pressure off me.
Roosters?
I'm really excited and glad I've got my future sorted with that
I like
one.
the Roosters, but I was
through it,
like
but
Tigers.
again, I feel like we're on the
You
same
wanna get a full round, pick Roosters.
special back in the year, and we're going to have to learn from these and be better on the run.
Because Tigers, they're on the 14 on.
Anyway, Bryce.
Thank you very much,
Man.
Emma. Toby sets in there. Off to the Super League next year. Big
If
job.
you want to get a full round, you better pick Roosters.
If the Broncos celebrate here at the Core Stadium tonight.
If you want a full round, or if you want to get a lose. If you want a full round, you got to pick Roosters. If you don't, pick Tigers. You pick. Tigers! Tigers! Huh? Choose! I'll do my shoes.
Right here on 9's Wide World of Sports.
I do my shoes, yeah? See, I did my shoes. Stop! I'll stop. I'll stop. Look.
All great eras in this golden age.
See? Stop.
That legacy is Crowns. McQueen's idea matters.
Armour Up and Protect with CRC Metal Armour. Sims Rich Primer. CRC Metal Armour will bond to bare metal and most repair surfaces.
You're looking at me right now, bro. You're looking at me right now.
Just clean, treat, and prime with CRC Metal Armour so it's ready to paint or simply leave uncoated. Sims Rich CRC Metal Armour is ideal for multiple applications and provides great long-term corrosion protection. CRC. Together, we get it done. Valvoline Restore and Protect, a first-of-its-kind innovation that retains distance to factory cleaning by removing up to 99% of deposits in continuous use. Restore your engine to run like new. Restore and Protect from Valvoline.
What is an emotion you felt a lot lately?
Pressure to follow in your elite sporting footsteps, Mum.
You are aloof to me every day.
Really?
100%.
Get together and have a tasty conversation.
You never forget the boy who makes your first mixtape.
Alison.
What should I? She's not coming back. I found her and asked her. I wonder if you ever really got over you.
What are you risking online? Don't leave yourself exposed. Install all software updates to keep your devices secure. Learn simple steps to protect yourself at appnowstaysecure.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government Canberra.
I am disabled. I would like to go to the spa. I'm out back. Just got better. Just got better. Just got better. You won't know wonder what. That's the way invisible detergent sweat even in 15 minutes. Our first ever detergent designed for quick service. Better on owner, better on service. You won't know wonder what. Us just got better.
I've only got this $890 extra that H&R got me.
That's too much, man.
One magnificent dark thing.
One magnificent $903 note.
You okay, man?
It's the extra days now, block up in.
Just resting.
Did you buy that card with the $642 extra
This is.
that
Yeah.
I cannot believe it that